everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Medieval Dynasty. We're going to jump right back in, so see you back in just a second. All right, here we are. All right, so we made it. Let's go ahead and sell some shit.
I've got it.
I am going to sell things I probably shouldn't sell. You can see a lot of things that I've sold to him. I'm just going to sell because at this point, I want to kind of hold on to the mushrooms. I've already sold him quite a few, but selling these and wine bottles. Oh yeah, I stole a wagon wheel, by the way. I told you guys that.
See you soon.
What can I say? I steal a lot. I like stealing, okay? Find it fun. Alright. Nope. There we go. Unigast. It's always nice to see you, Racemir. I've talked to Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? Yeah, like a jar of honey. I love it. That's Sambor for you. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though. The story about the Lord and the orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yeah, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time I swear he went for over a year without speaking a single word, but when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote, laughed out loud, and began his tale. Went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping, it was hard not to listen. He even did voices, but after finishing, he became silent again. I never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He's actually asked me to give you something. Really? And what's that? A knuckle sandwich. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sambor. So, are you going to deliver? Can't, I'm afraid, and I've lost it somewhere along the way. Yes, I want to say that. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. Oop, I accidentally clicked it. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, sorry. He said we knocked him out cold. He was obviously being funny. So, let's say, well, he was clearly full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. I must have asked or said something about how he joined. Sorry about that. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did. But that wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly. Too easy, even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. And that's when we let our guard down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors. A bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling a living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. Please don't say it. Slavery was strictly forbidden in that realm. The Queen was adamant about that. Well, the Vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them like cattle, mostly women and children, forced to fight rats for the poor little rations they would be given in the damp dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality, so they didn't care about disease, and they didn't tend to the wounds. I think I'm going to be sick. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out of the cages. Survival of the fittest, or rather, outlasting of the least fortunate. It was simply horrible. If you ask me, all the damned guild deserved a cruel and slow death. That wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it very clear from day one we were never to take a life. That was the most important of all rules. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out. The carriage is full of broken people. Even the horses kept their heads low mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of rotting flesh, and in all that we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by the mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place had an even worse room hidden inside. Unbelievable. The Vendors weren't in a patient mood, so they set their worst torturer right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified, could hardly breathe. Jordan didn't say a word, just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturer strapped Jordan to a chair and just started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew blood and broke bone. In a matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a bloody pulp. The only thing poking through it was his smile. It was one of the many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized that he needed a different set of tools for such a unique specimen and went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. He was making him offers one after another, but the torturer kept carving into his torso, like he was prepping a steak to be grilled. There was so much blood I could taste it in my mouth, and I wanted to pass out, just run away from all of it, but I couldn't. My heart was pounding too fast. It's horrible. Suddenly the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This is the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Jordan just nodded. So he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that he was scarred so badly. It looked like he had chainmail stitched to his skin. But we had escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer was Sambor, wasn't it? Yeah. I have no words. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Or now I understand why Sambor didn't want to tell the truth. That sounds absolutely horrid. Let's say that. To be honest, the nightmare of that night never stopped. How could you want a person like that amongst your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? That's simple. Jordan made a deal with him, promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute, which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him, and a cut from every heist that we did. But couldn't you just pay him off or run away? That's not the way Jordan did things. He was a master liar, but when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did whatever was asked of him. Jordan spent hours talking with him, explaining our rules and conduct. Sambor never broke any of them. Not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I would be able to handle all of that. Honestly, I sure hope you never have to. I've been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish you the most is to have a boring, steady life. Agreed. I'm not the type of person to get bored. There's always something to do, or compared to your stories, a boring life sure sounds pleasant. That's what I believe. And I have a special request for you that will help you achieve that boredom. Sure thing. What do you need? I need you to go to Borov, find Ida, and get my scythe back from her. Consider it done. Sounds perfectly dull, or, oh, you need it for the, you know? 3 is implying that he's going to behead someone, and he's going to say no. Why the hell would you say that? I don't want to use that. I want to say this sounds perfectly dull, but I did want you to know what that meant. So I'm trying my best, and I do appreciate your care and care for my lack of adventures. I'm on my way. Perfect. Now we're going to go get the scythe from Ida. Ida is very close, so good news, we can get to her pretty quickly. I will say the one thing about this game that is slightly disappointing to me is that you always play a male character. I don't totally love that your character is always male. Oh, I totally forgot this was here. Just because, you know, obviously, it's obviously trying to replicate a medieval system of, you know, life and all that, which I get. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I get bored of games where realism is a thing, but it's really just sexism. I mean, it is realism, don't get me wrong, but also, like, I would rather play a female dynasty person. Like, I'd rather my dynasty be through women. I can do that in Guild. Oh god, why can't I remember the name of that game right now? Shit. But anyway, I can do that in other games, and I like that. I understand that isn't everyone's cup of tea, but that's the way I like to play games. Also, I do wish that you could actually, like, be gay and whatever, because you can't. You can only be straight. So hello, do I know you? Hi, Ida, I'm here for Unigost's scythe. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. One? Ha! The little snake didn't even tell you about it. Huh, that figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. It's my scythe now. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe, then? You can buy it from me, of course, or we could play for it. We're gonna say what's the game. The same that made Unigost lose all of his money and the scythe. The game of riddles. How's it played? Simple. I tell you 3 riddles, you must answer all of them correctly. One mistake and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit a chance of getting the scythe for free. Alright, hit me with the riddles. First one, what disappears the second you say its name? Silence. Correct. Perfect. Ready for the next one? Here it is. Feed me and I live, yet give me a drink and I die. That's fire. These are really old riddles. I feel like everyone knows these. Okay. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Castellan already. But can you get the final one? Listen carefully. I fly but have no wings. I cry but have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? You're a cloud. Damn, you're sharp. Congratulations. You win an old man's crappy scythe. It doesn't get better than that. All right, thanks for the game. I had fun. And here I thought you were going to present me with a challenge. Well, good luck finding more fools. That's the one we're going with. Yeah. All right, perfect. And in case I haven't mentioned this before, I don't love actually going to the bridge and taking the bridge. I prefer to just try to swim across the lake. The nice thing about this game is it doesn't really seem to matter which way you go. I haven't found it faster to actually move on land. It probably is, but I haven't found it faster personally. Plus this gives me a chance to drink, and if there are any fish or birds or whatever, I can mark them on my map when I do this. So yep, that's what we're doing. We're not going to bother getting any birds. I don't like trying to get birds on the big bodies of water until later on. We're going to get a opportunity, or excuse me, a skill that allows us to see like animals and stuff, and that's when I'd like to use it. I'll show you once we get there, but assuming you guys are liking this one, please let me know, because if you would prefer I didn't play this game, I can always do that as well. Alright, so we're gonna hold on to that in case we get poisoned again. Let's go back to Unigast. Also, I know I mentioned a while back that I would stop running, and I have just proceeded to keep running, so I'm sorry. At least I thought I said that. Maybe I didn't. Alright, you're back already? Hey, Unigast, I got your scythe. Splendid. Were there any troubles? You tell me. Were there? I might have left a teeny tiny detail out. You don't say. How did you manage to get my scythe then? My wits. In that case, you're brighter than me. Was there ever any doubt? Don't be cocky, kid. Anyway, I have news. Sambor is looking for you. For me? Are you sure? I've been told he asked about the one with the funny eyes and stupid face. I see. Okay then. I won't prolong his humiliation, and I will go find him. Awesome. So there we go. We have Unigast's story finished to level 2. Sambor, as a reminder, is up here. We're going to go ahead and just mark him. And I don't know if we have actually gone this way on the road yet. I think I traveled and then ran over to him that way. So I don't think we've gone this way. So I think we are going to just do a little bit of traveling this way. I do have pretty low availability right now for things to carry. Like, I'm already kind of carrying a lot. One thing we can do, though, that I haven't done yet is... In fact, let's pull this up. So right now I can only carry 35 kilograms. If I go get a backpack, I could definitely carry a lot more. I would just need to find a seamstress. I believe there's one in either Branica. I don't know how to say most of these, but it's in one of the B ones, I think. But if you actually Google and just look up, like, where can I find this vendor for this game, you'll find, like, vendor lists and stuff. So let me just look it up. Here we go. We got an overturned cart. So let's see what fun stuff we get. That stone is not part of the fun stuff. Okay, nothing there. Maybe we have seen this already. No, we haven't, because we haven't had that plank yet. And planks are good. Even though they're heavy to carry, they are items that we definitely need. I would actually like to go that way. There is, like, there's 2 new towns down there we haven't been yet. Let's go to Sambor, because I haven't ran this road yet. Both times I chose to go home instead because I had so much stuff on me. So let's go ahead and go this way. I don't know why I forgot to come in and tell you guys that I found another logging camp, but I did. I forgot to tell you. Alright, so let's go grab this stuff. We are going to be over encumbered, which is going to suck. But I'm going to see what I can do to make it less of a big deal. Something... Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So we are over encumbered, which is a problem. I don't want to get rid of anything. I'm really struggling in this game because, God, do I just want to, like... I really just want to put on unlimited carry weight and go with it. But I also know that I shouldn't. Just for the hell of it, let's put this on 8. Probably can't, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, this is hard because I don't want to drop anything. But also, it's going to be way too much weight for me. So let's eat. This will help a little bit. Not a shit ton, but it'll help a little bit. The fur boots are worth keeping. Don't sell winter gear if you find it. That's a really bad idea. Keep a hold of your winter gear because it's really good for, well, shocker, but winter. All right, I have a cabbage. Let me eat cabbages. How are we? Okay, not great. We're still pretty fucking slow. All right. It's frustrating. All right. I want those logs, though. I don't want to turn them into anything, even though it would make us go a lot faster. We're going to struggle with stamina right here. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen. I will figure out what I'm going to do about this, and I'll let you know what I decided. I might just walk all the way to Sambor like this, which is going to be annoying, but we'll see. I'll see you back in a sec. All right, so in an attempt to burn off some of what we have, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a campfire. Oh, we don't have enough sticks. Well, that doesn't help. I was going to say that will help me use up some of my sticks, but if I have to get more... All right, we're still going to make the campfire. We're going to be able to pick up enough sticks. It's just going to be frustrating because I'm going to have to walk around and pick up 16 sticks. Or get up to 16 sticks, I should say. So let's see. 10, 11, 12. Not technically sticks. Come on. 15, 14, 15. Come on. One more. There you go. 16. All right. Let's go ahead and build a fire. That will allow us to cook our meat, and then we'll be able to use our meat. So let's put it right here. Go ahead and do that. So I don't think this is going to affect the weight at all, but it will allow us to eat the meat so that I'll be able to use it finally, because I haven't been exactly using it. All right. And I don't think, I don't know why I pulled up my fist. I don't know if I don't think there's anything else. Like I can't craft a trap or anything. I wouldn't want to put it here anyway. I could break down those logs into firewood. I don't really know if I want to do that, though. Let's take a quick peek at what we actually have here. So, what are we currently dealing with? So we do have the roasted meat now. We can eat that very soon because we're going to be hungry pretty soon. I'm going to leave that campfire there so we can actually use it after we talk to Sambor.